Welcome, friends. Today we'll discuss about measuring mutual fund returns. It is one of the wonderful aspects of measurement of mutual fund, which will lead to ultimately decide in which scheme we should be investing. There are more than 10 aspects which we will discuss one by one. Today we will see how to calculate absolute return, CAGR, XIRR, all those things. And tomorrow onwards, we'll see rolling returns, all those aspects. Let us see some background. So far, we have discussed about different categorization of mutual funds. First of all, we have seen different type of equity funds. Actually, 11 types of equity funds we have seen. Then we have seen 16 types of debt funds. Then hybrid funds, different types of hybrid funds and their comparisons. Which one should be chosen in different with different parameters. Then we have seen solution-oriented funds like children fund and retirement funds. Again, we have seen fund of fund and index funds. So all categorization, all in detail, we have understood. Now the next progression or next step is measuring mutual fund returns, which will help us to determine in which scheme we should be investing. So this is very crucial aspect of mutual fund investment, which we are starting from today. So let us just open our mind map and understand what are those 10 aspects we will discuss in detail. If required, we will take some more ratios, which will help us to determine which scheme one should be investing. So first of all, measuring mutual funds. Under this, there are 10 different aspects. First, returns, we will see absolute return, CAGR, XIRR. This we will delve upon in detail today. Then we will see rolling return. Then we will see expense ratio, benchmarking, exit load, portfolio turnover ratio, standard deviation, beta, Sharpe ratio, and capture ratio. If required, we will take some more ratios whenever required as per one's understanding. It will be better to use. Now, under this, there are two aspects. One is lump sum, another is SIP. People invest lump sum amount whenever they get some bonus or some windfall gains. So we'll not dwell upon from where they are getting resources of fund, but we will see how to calculate if lump sum amount is invested in any particular scheme. So again, there will be two aspects. If it is less than 1 year, then we will use absolute return. If it is more than 1 year, then we will see CAGR, compounded annual growth rate. This formula will be applied. And formula to apply for absolute return is ending value by beginning value minus 1. For CAGR, we will apply ending value divided by beginning value or starting value power 1 by n minus 1. So this will be the formula. For SIP, for absolute less than 1 year, same like above. But for more than 1 year, we will use XIRR, extended internal rate of return. So we'll see this. So let us open Excel sheet from where it will be quite easier to calculate these values. Of course, there are so many calculator available online, with different mutual fund schemes or different mutual fund website. So you can use those calculator also. But for understanding, without going to any website or third website like Money Control or Value Research Online or even this Morning Star, we can use Excel also to calculate these returns, these things. For understanding purpose, let us suppose there is lump sum amount invested in any particular scheme, say 25,000, and within 1 year, if it becomes 40,000, then how much will be the absolute return? So return will be this, as we have stated, we will apply the formula ending value, this C3 ending value divided by a starting value minus 1. If you will put this formula automatically and enter, you will get 60%. See another example. If invested amount is say 2,000 and after certain time, but within 1 year, if it becomes 3,500, then how much will be absolute return? It is 75%. Again, D3 divided by D2 minus 1 is coming. We have calculated this again. For your understanding, let us apply this formula. So what will be formula? Equal to, simply put in any bracket of this Excel sheet, this ending value divided by the starting value minus 1 and then enter. You will get 75%. So you can apply this formula and can get this absolute return of any lump sum investment. Even for SIP, systematic investment plan, we can apply same formula. Now, if this investment is for more than 1 year, let us assume same value. This starting value is 25,000 and ending value is 30,000, but time is 3 year. Then how much will be the return? Here we will use CAGR, compounded annual growth return. Of course, in that case also, the absolute return will be only 60% from 0 to 3, but it is absurd if you are not taking into account the time period. So to eliminate this, we use CAGR formula, which will give annual growth rate. So we can see here 16.96% coming. How? Same, this ending value divided by a starting value, then power 1 divided by n is C4 minus 1. So we are getting this. For your understanding, let us apply this equal to, then we will start bracket ending value divided by a starting value, then you see this bracket close, then we will put shift 6, then it is power formula will come, then again we put bracket 1 divided by n is here, this 3, then bracket close, minus 1. We'll put enter. We can see 16.96% of return is coming. So we can use this formula also. There is another formula to calculate this. In place of applying shift and 6, we can use this power. Power simply will put in the beginning, then comma, and we can use the same. Here again, power in bracket, ending value divided by the starting value, comma, 1 by time C4 minus 1. Then we will get the same, let us see, equal to, here we will power bracket star. So what will be number? Here, ending value divided by starting value, then comma. We will not put this power and 1 divided by this time, then bracket close minus 1 and enter. We will get 16.96%. Here in second example, we can see this ending value divided by this is starting value and this we can see T4 this time minus 1. Again 32.2. This second also here we have applied this power formula and we have calculated. So there are so many ways. The simplest two ways we have explained here how we can calculate CAGR of our sum. Let us suppose this investment continued further. The starting value here will be 25 to 40, it becomes so 40 will be a starting value. And if it is for another 3 years, and then what will be the value? Ending value we have given 64, 4,000. So by this, we can calculate reverse. Then again, we can see this CAGR 16.96%. But if we don't want to calculate this, you want to see this value, how much will be this value, then this formula can be applied. We know from our school days for compound interest, we are using this principle and then multiplied by 1 plus then rate of interest and then power time n. So same formula we can use and you can see this here 64,000. C16 we can see here this is the current value after 3 years. Then multiply bracket 1 plus C9. C9 what is? This is rate of return, growth rate. Then closed, this bracket closed and power and 3. 3 is time period. We can, in place of 3, simply we can put like this also and then 64,000 coming. So we can calculate future value if rate of return is known to us. Now come to SIP, systematic investment plan. It is better for working people like us. So working people, each month they get some return, some salary, some income, and from those incomes, they can put aside some amount and invest in any mutual fund. Then how much will be the return? So let us see one example. XIRR stands for Extended Internal Rate of Return. So suppose 2020, 10th June, somebody started investment. Here minus because this goes from our pocket, that is why it is minus. Whatever amount coming to our pocket, that will be in plus. So each month we can see 5,000 going up to 19 months. After 19 months, 19 into 5, it will be 95,000 total amount invested. And suppose we get 1 lakh 10,000. It is more than 1 year, so we will apply here XIRR, Extended Internal Rate of Return formula, and we can see this 16.7 forthcoming. So how this is? This is the simple formula to apply. Let us again apply here for your simplicity equal to XIRR, then bracket star. We will simply select from here, from beginning to here, then comma, then we will take time from here to here, then we will bracket close and enter. You can see 16.74. If in place of 1 lakh 10,000. If it is a 2 lakh, then how much? Then will be 136% of return. Suppose if it is only 50,000, no, no, 5 lakh, no, no, next question, 50,000, and then again we are taking out, say, 80,000 after 1 month, we are taking out. So how much will be the formula? We'll simply extend here, and this side also will extend till here, and we can see 43%. For your simplicity, let us calculate again, equal to XIRR, comma, bracket close, and then enter. 43.15. So what we see here, after closing the SIP, after 1 month, we have withdrawn 50,000. Then again, after 1 month, we withdrawn another 80,000, and then full amount is withdrawn. So we can see this is the investment and this is our takeout amount. As this both amount coming in our pocket, so it will be in positive. And then we can see the return growth is 43.15%. So in this way, we can calculate absolute return in the case of lump sum. If it is more than 1 year, then we will use CAGR. In the case of SIP investment, if it is less than 1 year, we will use absolute return. And if it is more than 1 year, then it will be XIRR. Actually, this XIRR is modified form of CAGR only. In the case of CAGR, there is one-time investment, but in the case of SIP, there can be multiple time of investment. So we take both into account, how much invested amount and the time. So this is little bit complicated. To simplify, this Excel is in our solution and we can get this. If we can tweak this, say from 6 months we have started, after 1 year, we get some increment, and in place of 5,000, we started to invest 7,000. We can see each month. Then how much will be the return? This return will increase 24.75%. And say in place of 50,000 withdrawal, we have withdrawal first month, after the 60, and then 80, then it will become 36.41. So whatever be the value, we have to simply put in Excel, and we can easily calculate this XIRR. So from today's discussions, we come to know how to calculate whether it is lump sum investment or SIP, systematic investment plan investment in, and maybe multiple investment, multiple month, or maybe weekly or quarterly, whatever, multiple time investment and multiple time withdrawal also, we can get this return calculation. So from all this, it will be quite clear how to calculate return. Tomorrow we will see another aspect, this rolling return, how to calculate everything we will see tomorrow. If you find some value in this conversation, please do like and put your valuable comments. I read all comments sincerely. And if you need any new topic to be covered, anything related to mutual fund or a stock market, please do write so that I can cover in coming videos. Please do share this to your friends and colleagues so that they can also get benefited out of this conversation. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel if not subscribed so far, so that you can get instant notification whenever I'm posting any new videos and you can watch the same immediately and get benefited. Till then, thank you.